Bet you haven't met one Trump hater.
Not yet. Usually, if they do come, they're pretty sad about themselves. So.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, make sure to comment. We'll answer any questions. We'll talk about anything, relating politics and everything.
I mean, if we don't win 2024, we're finished as a country. We might be a country still, but we're definitely not going to be number one in the world stage. We'll just be walked over.
We're not going to be. Yeah, we're not going to be America. Like, it's going to be a kind of different thing.
It's going to be Haiti 2.0.
Because you're something like that. Because Joe Biden's going to quit in the middle of his second term.
Yeah, I don't know if Joe Biden.
We will have a Kamala Harris presidency.
But honestly, guys, I don't know if Joe Biden's going to be on the debate stage because next week is the debate.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to that too because I want to see how much drugs Biden's going to be on.
Oh, they're going to pump him. They're going to pump him like Adolf Hitler.
Debate.
But I'm not even going to lie, though. What was that one Joe Biden quote? I don't know if you've probably seen it. It's from like 12 years ago. We own the finish line. That one was actually like, I don't.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I was like, where did this guy go?
He's always been corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
He was just saying it back then when people were patriotic. People are still patriotic.
Yeah,
it's just.
He hasn't stayed consistent on a thing in his life other than corruption.
No, he was a Catholic and he was totally against abortion. Now he's like for it.
Yeah. That man is a politician through and through.
What we need to do is ban abortion through federal or state.
It's a state's issue. The Constitution lays it out clear that it's a state's issue. If it's not defined in the Constitution, then it falls to the states.
Plus, I might be coming out with a new Trump flag. I might try to start getting into merch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a bunch of ideas, dude. Awesome. I don't know what denomination you are, but I was gonna do Orthodox Christians for Trump.
Ooh, okay. I'm Anglican, which is pretty close to that. So.
Anglican's Protestant, right?
I don't know if you call them Protestant, but it's more close to Catholicism than really anything. Very similar.
Very similar. Yeah, Orthodoxy is pretty close to that. I mean, not super close, but.
I agree, Stephen. We need Trump back in office.
Yeah, dude, we just went to the store today. Dude, it's expensive.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I spent No, the one day I was shopping for a gift for my girlfriend. It's expensive.
Mm-hmm. And Biden and all the Democrats are trying to gaslight people and say that prices are down and they're going down. If you raise prices 200% with inflation you caused, and then prices lower 10% naturally, I wouldn't be taking credit for that.
No, I mean,
they didn't do a thing about it.
Inflation rates might be going down, but the inflation itself is still up.
Exactly.
Inflation rates don't mean shit. I mean, but when they get that high, yeah, it's a problem.
They made it inflation, sure, it looks like it's 3%. For one, it was less than 2% under Trump, but that means that prices are still 3% higher than they were just a year ago. And then those prices were 5% higher than the 9%. So overall, it's like a 40% inflation rate.
And another thing I like to bring up about Democrats, is if Biden was doing so well, he would be beating him in the polls.
Absolutely, exactly. Especially
Black Americans are very pissed because Black Americans by far are not the richest group in the United States.
Yeah.
But you know the 1994 crime bill?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden did that.
Yeah,
he was the one that wrote it.
Yep.
He helped sponsor it. Mm-hmm. He passed it, put thousands and thousands of black fathers in jail, and then screwed up the next generation of black kids.
And Trump reversed that with the First Step Act.
Oh, yeah. And you know, another is when they say Trump doesn't care about kids when he literally passed the STAR Act.
Exactly. There's not a single thing that they say is true, basically.
And I don't know, dude, but I've been seeing a lot of. Let's just talk about some more things about the economy. Have you been hearing about a bunch of places all over the United States closing down, like KFC and?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think about the 99-cent stores, all of them closed, everything like that. Just because they can't keep up. They can't keep up. It's ridiculous.
Well, you can't pay your you can't pay your employees.
Nope. Yeah. It's terrible to see. And they want to talk about the unemployment rate that's on the rise. It's at 4% right now, and it's been on an upward trend for the last half a year or so. And it's just a lot of those jobs have gone to immigrants. A lot of those illegal as well. So that's not
And
really creating jobs. That's just jobs of people that you just brought in artificially.
rebuild it and make it look good, build it up.
Yeah.
And Democrats don't like to talk about that. Them building the wall could give a crap ton of jobs.
It could, exactly. Construction jobs. That's good jobs for people. High paying jobs as well.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not minimum
it would
wage kind of thing there.
welding.
Yep. Welding,
Literally what America was
construction,
built on.
contracting, everything.
Now people are gonna hate this, but I think we need to bring back the nuclear family.
Yeah. The nuclear family is the best structure for a society.
Now that's what I like about Orthodox Christians, because I go to church. Well, that's my girlfriend's an Orthodox
Thank
Christian
you.
as well. They have 9 children. I hope they put Kash Patel in again. Cash
Somewhere, yeah.
Put him back
Great.
where he was.
I think Doug Burgum actually. It might be him right now. He's got a lot of momentum, and he's
Tim
doing the
Scott
right.
is really big right now too.
Tim Scott is big. He's been waning though, because closer to the primary season, South Carolina primary. That's I think when he was bigger on the odds, but I still think he has a pretty good shot at it.
Yeah.
But Doug Burgum right now, I think Bergmentum is what they say on Twitter, and I think it's real. I really do, and I wouldn't mind seeing him because his big things are energy and agriculture. Agriculture being one of the biggest job makers in the country, and then energy, something that we're all feeling right now. And I think that pitch will be great to the American people in an election where the vice president could sway one state, because they're decided by less than 10,000 votes. So I think it's
So a
real.
Gen Z poll is actually telling us that Gen Z is very worried about the economy.
Mm-hmm.
The border is more of I'd say, Gen X.
Yeah.
Because, Gen X have kids now.
Mm-hmm.
Gen Millennials, I don't really think Millennials are too conservative at all.
They're actually growing as far as like their conservative numbers go.
Yeah, it's starting to grow.
Suggest that, and I think that's an interesting thing to look at. I made a video about this, but like the older people get, the more they actually start providing for themselves and have families and have to provide for them, the more conservative they get because they actually see, the economic policies and everything like that actually makes a difference.
Our generation, in my opinion, is probably going to be the most conservative in a long time.
Probably, because it's not what the founding fathers intended, and it's become a mess. But at this point, I don't see any other alternative that can be created. If there was an option, I would love it. I just don't see it.
Everyone's like, "We'll vote for RFK." Well, RFK's not as Republican. Oh, not Republican, but as conservative as people were saying. It's not.
He's not. He's a liberal. I'm sorry. If you think he's a conservative, then you've been lied to.
No, he's definitely not a liberal, or he's definitely a liberal.
Yeah, he's not a conservative at all.
There was like a 10-year-old clip of him saying that Republicans are
terrorists.
all incest.
Yeah.
They all do incest or whatever.
Yep. Exactly. That's what they think. That's what the liberal elite think of conservatives. They have absolutely.
You know what's funny as heck is that liberals hate us so badly, but we're literally the people that built this country.
Mm-hmm.
Them city people didn't build this country. They brought people from the rural areas to build it.
Yeah, exactly. People moved there to build the city.
Exactly.
You look at that food on your table and wonder who provided it.
Farmers.
Yep.
Mostly conservative.
Backbone of America.
Now, yeah, Doug Burgum, I've been seeing, is really big right now in the VP choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still vote for Trump, of course, if
Oh yeah,
it's what's that guy's name again?
Rubio.
Rubio.
Yeah, I won't be as
But
excited about it.
but because really, people need to understand that VP's not a really important job. He's just there to kind of, well, okay, the president just died or got assassinated. Well, here
Yeah,
comes the vice president.
and I hope Trump takes that into account because if something, heaven forbid, something happens, I
Yeah.
would
So
like.
honestly, when my family was kind of like, oh damn, they just persecuted Trump. Me, I'm like, do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again. Because
I want you to do it again. I'm
yeah,
begging you.
because clearly it changed some things and got a lot of people that had never donated to a political campaign before it
Oh
got
yeah,
them
I just
involved.
seen Robert De Niro, how he was bashing Trump that day, the day before.
Yeah, that clown.
He just apologized to Trump.
Oh man, those people. Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood. Holy weird.
Hollyweird, yeah. That's right.
Now, people are saying Candace Owens. I personally don't like her. I think she's kind of stupid, honestly.
I don't know. She's an interesting character, but I don't think she's ready for like an office yet.
No, she can't even hold her own. I like her own like news channel station. Like I know they got rid of her for a certain reason, but she was saying so much stuff that was just not true.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I
I
don't.
don't think you should totally take her off because that's just eliminating her free speech.
Yeah,
But again, I don't really think she's that good of a voice for the Republican Party
I don't
or the
know. She's an
conservative
interesting
movement.
character. I feel like I don't know, almost like how.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Texas was the first state for the porn industry, Pornhub or whatever the frick it's called.
They need to
They're
ban
pulling
that.
out now, which is good.
Yeah, they need to ban that. Kentucky as well. They pulled out, which is
They need
great.
to ban pornography in general. It's just
It's awful.
human
It kills us all.
it's human trafficking.
Yep.
That's what it
That's
is.
also a lot of what it is.
Yeah, dude,
It is
it's
hot.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's hot.
Yeah, dude, it's like 95 here right now.
It's probably like 105 with the humidity here.
Oh yeah, the humidity's terrible right now because we got hit with rain a couple days ago.
Yeah. It's humid here all the time in the summer.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. And it counteracts it even when it's cold. Instead of it feeling
I pin it sometimes, and I just put pin of shame, and then everyone just dislikes their comment, and I can see it because I downloaded that software where it can actually see dislikes.
Oh, that's awesome.
I did that like
I wish
2
they still had
years
that
ago.
up. I wish that wasn't like a thing you had to like hack into.
Yeah.
That would have been
I don't
awesome.
know. I think I know why they got rid of it. It was like after COVID, wasn't it? When they got rid of
Something
it
like
because
that.
it was a some COVID video or whatever, and they got disliked out of
Mm,
oblivion.
because the people were sick of it and they had
Fauci.
to hide everything.
It was a documentary about Fauci.
Yeah, I remember now because I remember I was listening to a video whenever I was at home one day, quarantine, and I remember hearing about that. How Dr. Fauci got ratioed and they hated it.
Love Trump. Big
Big
up
from
from Poland.
Poland. Oh yeah, see the world wants Trump back, especially in Poland, because you're right there where Ukraine and Russia are fighting. That didn't happen 4 years ago. Trump closed
No,
up Russia's pipeline.
Poland. Yeah. Now
Trump
Trump
closed
was
up
saying
Russia's
to
pipeline.
Germany in 2018. He was telling them to build your own oil rigs. We
Yeah,
have oil there in Germany.
awesome, Ozzy. Thank you.
And
Let's go, man. 54 people in here.
yeah, Poland's based. It really is.
Oh yeah, because
And
they see what's happening.
we've even made jokes that just say if this
Oh, well,
country ever falls, I'm going to Poland. Which, if it does fall, I think Russia's just going to invade everyone because they don't have any.
well, they're
America's
allied
not going
with
to protect
China.
them.
They're allied with China and North Korea, basically. So there would be nothing stopping them if America fell. I mean, sure, the European Union, but
We pay for it. We pay for NATO. honestly, we do pay for the United Nations. United Nations. Well, guys, I guess if you have any questions, you can just ask me because the host left.